this is a fit principle question. We can tell because we're looking for a principle that closely conforms to the reasoning. Now this is going to feel a lot like strengthening with the principle. We're going to find the conclusion and the premises, link them up with a linking assumption, and state that broadly like a principle. The only real difference between strengthening with the principle and fitting a principle is that when we're fitting it, I really want it to attach nicely. I don't want it to overstate anything, whereas with a strengthening answer choice, if your principle is too strong, it could still strengthen the argument. Here I want everything to fit. I want it to have the same force and the same breadth and everything. So we'll start with the conclusion. We're saying universities should only use open source software. And that's because in academic scholarship, things are open and sharing, where we allow replication and everything. Our sources are always cited. And that's true in open source software as well. They're very similar, whereas proprietary software is closed and secret. You can't see the sources. You can't see the things it's drawing on. So it sounds like academic scholarship and open source software have closely matching values. And in fact, that's what our subsidiary conclusion says. So there's not really a big gap between the premises and the subsidiary conclusion. The gap we're going to focus on is between the subsidiary conclusion and the final conclusion. And we get one more little premise in here. We're told that academic scholarship is central to the mission. So I want to say something because I'm trying to broaden this up. So if something is central to your mission and a product shares its values or fits its values closely, then you should only use that product. If something's central to your mission and one product matches the values closely, you should only use that. That's what I think our principle that fits this argument needs to say. Let's go ahead and check out the answers. Answer choice A says you should use the tool that is most advanced, but that's not our rationale. We want to say you should use the tool that fits your values most closely or that shares the same values as your method of scholarship. So this says use the software that's least expensive as long as it's adequate, and that's not really our rationale either. Choose the software that best matches your values. That sounds pretty good. Embodied in activities that are central to the mission. There we go. And we mentioned that academic scholarship is central to the mission. So C has kind of everything that I was hoping it would have, including the central to the mission part. Let's see what D and E say though. So D says the technology that best matches the values embodied in the activities that are central to the mission. Well, that's close. Let's see. The form of software technology that best matches the values embodied in the activities that are central to the mission of universities. Everything up to that point is good. Is the form of software technology that is most efficient. Nah, that's not how it should end, though. I wanted to say we should use it. We're not trying to conclude that it's most efficient. We're trying to conclude that we should only use that. And so answer choice D starts good but ends badly here at the end. We're not trying to say that it's efficient. We're trying to say it's the stuff you should use. Finally, you should not pursue any activity. Well, that's not what our conclusion is saying, and that's probably going to try to, should claims are generally part of your conclusion. We're not trying to say don't do an activity that would block the achievement of your goals. We're saying use the tool that aligns with your values or that aligns with the values of the thing that is central to your mission, academic scholarship. And so C is the one we want to get into.